Welcome to another episode. The topic for today's short talk is how did the early Christians in the first century understand Jesus as God? One of the leading New Testament scholar and Christologist, Richard Bauckham, argues in his book Jesus and the God of Israel that the highest possible Christology is inclusion of Jesus in the unique divine identity of God of Israel. Was central to the faith of early church even before any of the New Testament writings were written, since it occurs in all of them. The understanding of uniqueness of God left room for the inclusion of Jesus in that identity. Early Christians understood Jesus to have been exalted after his death to the throne of God in the highest heaven, which is presupposed and reflected in all the New Testament writings. For early Christians who were Jewish monotheists, the exaltation of Jesus to the throne of God only mean that he is God, distinguished from the exalted heavenly servants of God. It is now important to understand, as I shared in all my previous videos, that the uniqueness of Yahweh is that he is alone the sole creator of all things and sole ruler of all things. This is so important to understand because this is how the New Testament writers try to show or include Jesus within this unique divine identity. Here are the 5 evidences from the New Testament that show that the exalted Jesus participates in the unique identity of God of Israel as sole ruler and also as a sole creator of all things. Number 1, Jesus' sovereignty over all things. Colossians chapter 1 verses 16 to 18. Number 2, Jesus shares God's exaltation above all the angelic powers. Ephesians chapter 1 verses 21 to 22. Number 3, Jesus given the divine name, that is Yahweh, the name above all other names. Hebrews chapter 1 verses 4 and Philippians chapter 2 verses 9 to 11. Number 4, worship of Jesus as recognition of his exercise as unique divine sovereignty. Philippians chapter 2 verses 9 to 11 and Revelation chapter 5 verses 12 to 14. So far we have covered that Jesus as sovereign over all things. Now we turn to the Christ's participation in the creative work of God, which is necessary in Jewish monotheism, or else the inclusion of Jesus with the God of Israel will be incomplete. 5th one, the pre-existent Christ participates in the God's unique activity of creation. 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verses 6. Therefore, inclusion of Jesus with the God of Israel is the way that first century Jewish Christians understood Jesus as Yahweh and as God. What do you think of this? Comment below. Share this with someone who might be benefited from this message, as the word of mouth referrals like this will really help the channel grow. See you in the next episode. Thank you.